Anantashree Baba, the new advent. At first, I pray to the lotus feet of my love Lord, peace, happiness, and well being of all the persons present here. I should be thankful especially to the owner of the house for his arranging this sitting and offering the opportunity for speaking about my master. But I feared that I will not be able to do the least justice to such a loving and kind friend who had a varied and eventful life. I believe that my misconception and blundering twist will not in any way make his teaching cloudy, fantastic, and obscure. As all of us know that the photography of this entire firmament is a baffling task, so also to depict a person who is love incarnate. In the dynamics of the social change, we are passing through a serious crisis. In modern times, science and technology have registered an astounding progress and are out to win fresh laurels. Philosophy proceeds on new lines of investigation to come in direct contact with different layers of truth. Modern agriculture have demonstrated a promising role with newer practices and scientific techniques. People are dazzled by new summits attained in the industrial sectors. Similarly, the other branches of human knowledge have a record of phenomenal scores and amazing exploits, but nevertheless, stable peace and all-round progress are still in the list of casualties. The picture of life of the individual and social plane is one of uneasy disquiet. Individuals are disintegrated and reduced to individuals at the altar of complex courtship. Man is devalued and money is installed as the sovereign lord. Faith, humanity, and social justice are discarded as utopian dreams. The product of industrial civilization are beyond are by and large quartz, hazy, arrogant, enemies and averse to obey the laws of life. The outlook of modern man are colored by the jaundice of anti-becoming obsession and suicidal enjoyments. The bondage of lust and hunger overpowers himself like an octopus. The fury and unruly passions and wayward cravings creates a deadlock, producing all manners of ills and ailments of existence. In such a global crisis, Anantashree Baba comes as a 20th century gospel with his atom bomb of love in his hand. According to him, love is the only cement firm enough to forge a formidable link of man to man integration and install a propitious order in human societies. Throughout his protracted expanse of time, has his active grace bestows on humanity the heavenly shower of love, thereby making him a Promethean personality, ever alert and wakeful to wake up each and all in his arms as a father and a friend. His words were quite mystic, with a practical and pragmatic approach, entering straight into the heart of every problem. He has disintegrated the threads of present truth with luminous simplicity and marvelous objectivity. The basic plank of his life, personality, and philosophy is the emergence of an all fulfilling plan and program for the push and progress of existential welfare at all levels of being and installation of the kingdom of heaven by actively following the ideal with adherence, allegiance, and loving service. The goal of Dharma is to create a systematic personality which can create a dynamic and forward movement in his conscious activities. His will is superbly unlocked and released from the coils of inertia, and his life becomes exuberant because of the attachment towards the Lord. So, when a man has no stay or moorings and no central point of adherence, his knowledge becomes divided into watertight compartments, disintegrated into a fragmented and disjointed mass. So the conclusion seems fair that love is the ambrosia of heaven, a supreme power in creation, and a sovereign road to find victory. When we assert that the union of the positive and negative is the creation of all things, we acknowledge the dominant role of love. The power of love is writ large in a continual panorama of manifestation to formulate the family, the clan, the tribe, the nation, and human race. So we believe that at this momentous juncture, we need the unblundering vision and infallible guidance of an all-fulfilling guide who, with prophetic vision, is capable of attacking the citadels of ignorance, integrating individual and collective life into a bond of love and service. Anantashree Baba calls us that provide Lord with least shelter and stay in your heart and keep it nurturing. Eventually he will seize the whole of your being and will evolve like a rocket to materialize his mission on earth. He also said, protect me with your command, love me with your heart, serve me with your conscience, as because I am your living conscience. Joy Ma Gayatri, Joy Ma Gayatri.